I have a question.
What?
So, I got put in a bear hug by a big guy this
By
weekend.
a grown man?
I was in New York.
Let me get my drink cold.
I was in New York. This guy named Gary has been showing up at my shows. He picked me up.
Grown man?
Yeah, he picked me up and just shook me, and I couldn't get him off me. And I want to figure out how to deal with that stuff. He's coming to my shows, and he said he's coming to my shows. I have shows this weekend in Nyack at Levity Live. He's going to go to BryanCallen.com and get tickets. I don't know if he's coming to Thursday, Friday, Saturday show, but I know it's going to be another tuss-up.
Hold on, so you're at the pits. Let me just read. So you're at the pits there?
Yeah.
You shake your big
So I come back and
he's like, oh!
Like that, exactly.
He's like, what's up, Bryan?
Yeah. And then he picked me up, started shaking me around.
He's like, yes, oh!
Yeah.
I can't wait for your show!
Yeah, he wasn't doing that. Okay, he wasn't doing that. He wasn't doing that.
It's crazy.
Be serious.
I'm serious.
Now I'm dizzy.
Now I'm dizzy, too.
Grab me again. I've got to be here right away, right?
Right away. But
Okay.
you're not expecting them.
But what if you...
So if we're here...
Yeah, but see, now if you grab your hands, I'm screwed, right?
Go and swim when your arm's in. Boom! Now we're over under. This is high school wrestling 101.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Gary?
Gary here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Yes. Yes.
Get off me!
Yeah, yes.
Problem?
Yes.
Problem, Gary?
Yes, Gary, stop.
Sorry, I'm so pissed off.
I know. I can tell you're upset about it.
Okay, that works. So swim one of my arms in, and then...
Yeah.
And you like that, so when you're
I'll
here...
tell you, I know this is about you, and I'm trying to help out. I'm really nervous he's going to come to Tacoma.
He's not going to come to Tacoma. You have shows there?
Yeah.
This is about me.
Okay.
And my show's at 9.
You're right. You're so right.
I'm peeing, I turn, I got...
Oh, what's
Okay,
up, stupid old bitch?
Yeah.
No!
Well, now...
Don't let him do that. Don't let him get high. Don't let him get his wiener in your face. We don't want... Hey, come back. Hey, sweet Matt, we're going to rank you towards high school.
Yes, we did, cause we back at it again. It's the fighter and the kid. It's the fighter and the kid.
This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come on, baby. Come on now.
I'm gonna get us over the top.
Dude, let me tell you something right now.
No, you wore green again.
I wore green again. I'm in a good mood.
Me too.
But I'm in a good mood because of this. I want to just say this to anybody who's struggling with cancer.
Oh God. Oh my God.
My friend was diagnosed with multiple myeloma 4.5 years ago. It was a bad prognosis. She did this experimental therapy 4.5 years later. They were like, hey, this is the last resort. She gets in these trials.
Where'd she go?
She got in, her numbers were so bad, they were like, you know what, let's give this a shot. It worked so well, they called her up, they were like, listen, we can't find any trace of cancer in your body. These new therapies that are coming about because of technology that's moving at an exponential rate, if you're sick, get positive because they're coming up with shit in real time that's actually curative.
I mean,
and it happens really quietly.
How long?
Huh?
But how long? Then you gotta worry about Pfizer and the pharmaceutical companies.
No, what's crazy
you can't make
is
profit on it.
But some of those things are making a fortune. I mean, some of those things are making money, but they're also like really working, right? Because this thing is essentially they figured out a way to get her helper T cell to be a super T cell. They do this weird thing in a lab, and then it teaches your other T cells how to be super T cells. So it kills your own immune system kills the cancer. And
just say it worked, right?
It worked.
It sounds worse when you break it down.
I know.
I don't
believe
biologist. No, I don't believe it.
We're all pro scientists. We're all
the super cell.
Ask me what a T cell is. Ask me what a T cell is. God, no.
Yeah, no.
And I don't know anything.
So who are you doing this for? I know this.
Yeah, but how many people have opinions about viruses and everything else? No, dude, the virus. Hey.
Yeah.
You are a fucking comedian.
Yeah.
We all do this shit.
Yeah.
I have a joke about that. Like vegans, they annoy me a little bit because they come from cities usually. And they're upper class,
there's no vegan
upper class
farmers.
white people from metropolitan cities. Yeah. But you have strong opinions about farming.
Yeah.
You'd have never met a farmer.
Never.
You never worked with your hands. And I suffer from the same issue. I got, I got plenty of opinions.
There's bro science is fun. That's what makes podcasting.
Well,
you can get away with it here.
My favorite thing, of course, is to take a non-fighter who knows nothing and explain why
disgusting.
Somebody's really good at fighting.
Disgusting.
and I'll start going, well, his eye, the way he lines his eye up, where his feet are.
Well, it's like
I don't really know what I'm talking about.
It's like you and Tom who books our show. Tom knows fighting too.
Yes.
And I told Tom, I go, hey,
Tom's always right.
I said, if you want to talk about fighting, take Bryan out of the group chat. I said, do you notice I don't participate when Bryan's in there? Because he's like, Marab's going to beat Peter Yan. I said, I would bet any amount of money Marab mollywatts Peter Yan.
And I just immediately.
And you went, no, come on. And I text Tom, I go, hey, Bryan doesn't know who Marab is. So when you add that to the group chat, you're literally wasting your text.
All I'm doing is going, Peter's better.
You went, Peter, come on. His takedown defense. I went, okay.
Yeah, then I watched that guy. Then I was like, oh, you're a crazy wrestler.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
He's a fucking monster.
My God.
Monster.
My God. And also doesn't seem to get tired at all. I mean, how do you deal with a guy who's constantly trying to take you down?
Chin has some questions on that, but that's Chin, not me.
What are the questions?
I'm just saying, like, he
Chin
seemed
has
like,
skeptical hip
I'm not
eyes.
saying he is. I'm just saying he looked like he was such in good shape that he was like a guy that would be on EPO, but he's not. I'm just saying
That's a compliment.
That's how good he
That's
was.
a
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the guy, those dudes they just take training to a different level.
Oh, yeah?
And yeah, there's
Training's training.
Russians, Chinese, none of those.
But he trains in New
over
Jersey.
there- Yeah, I know he trains with
at
Longo,
Yeah.
right? Longo.
With
Yeah, but
Al
he's
Jermaine.
Georgian. Yeah, but he came up wrestling and fighting since he was probably what 7.
I mean, who knows? But still, the training's training, right? But to
Russians don't do that stuff.
oh yeah. Yeah, Chin just had a little skeptical hippo eyes. That's fair.
No, I'm definitely not dissing anybody who comes out of Ray Longo's camp. Fuck that.
No, why would you diss anybody?
Love those guys.
Yeah,
Love
they
those
kick
guys.
you around your fucking.
I love Ray.
Straight teeth.
But also, no, listen, he's just a beast.
you
He's
see-
a beast.
do you see-
Look, Colby Covington doesn't get tired.
Who?
Colby Covington doesn't get tired. He keeps going. His cardio's out of control.
Insane.
Why are you?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm with you. Insane.
Okay.
Kamaru Usman, yeah. Kamaru Usman.
That's a whole
started
different
too.
level.
And doesn't run or can't run.
Can't run.
Does
Bad
none of
knees.
that. Oh, Overeem got busted for PEDs. You believe that shit? I love it. His team's like, we deny these
Wait,
allegations.
when did this
So-
happen? Recently?
Oh yeah, like yesterday got busted in his win against Badahari. Also, why are they testing for steroids in Glory, especially when Overeem's 44 years old? What did you think was going to happen? You signed for the Ubereem. He delivered. You got the Ubereem. He won the fight. What are you doing testing this man?
Yeah, I don't.
What kind of shenanigan bullshit is this?
Badahari's got to be 45 now.
Neither of them are young.
No. He was a
But why test these guys?
38.
Okay. He's a rough cat. He's been.
It was like some guy in the slap fight league got busted for cocaine. It's like, hold on. Oh, wait. I thought that was promoted. I thought when you sign the contract, it comes with meth and cocaine to slap each other. Isn't that what this is? Isn't that what we're doing?
Isn't that what we're doing?
Why would you test those guys? What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. I didn't know Glory tested. That's weird.
Especially out there, especially an older Overeem, it just doesn't make a ton of sense.
It doesn't make a ton of sense.
Don't make a ton of sense at all.
I'm outraged.
Are you caught up on Last of Us
No.
season finale? We can't even talk about George. You and I caught up.
I watch Full Swing about pro golfing,
Gay.
and yeah, I don't want to be a pro
Yeah,
golfer.
I asked you if you watched The Last of Us, not some boring shit, dude. God damn it!
It's golf, dude. Pro golf.
You don't even play golf.
No, I hate golf. I hate golf. And I'll tell you something else.
That's
I hate.
fun, but you got to play.
I tell you something else. I don't like the fans of golf. I don't like anything about golf. I know it's really hard, but it's a mental game. Those guys at the top.
You gotta play all the time.
Well, you play against 156 other guys, and then you're in a big tournament.
Yeah, it's
if you
pro
make
sports.
3
It's pro
mistakes, you're
sports.
fucked.
It's pro sports.
3 mistakes.
That's within.
It's more than a sport. It's a skill set. It's a weird skill set. It's a sport for sure, but
It's a
it's
mental
also like,
thing for
yeah.
sure. I told you when I was doing that charity golf tournament, and they had Bubba Watson there right when he won the Masters.
Wow.
And he would only do it. They had to fly him in on a private helicopter because he lives in Florida.
Yeah.
So they flew him in private helicopter. They're playing at TPC Sawgrass, which is like legendary. I had no business playing golf there. I fucked up the course.
Sure.
So everyone's like, "Oh my god, wind everywhere." He lands on the hole 9, and he's ready to go. He's like, shit, he's all. I was like, that's a goddamn American right
That's
there.
American,
He
yeah.
waves everybody. They hand him a club. He goes like this. No warm, nothing. How's everyone doing?
Hey, Sugar.
Everyone's just eating shit. He's all, honk,
Yeah.
kink. right next to the hole. Probably like
been doing
200
it.
yards away. I was
Yeah.
like, then he's like,
This
gets
the
back on the helicopter.
what? Really?
Oh, didn't stay.
Oh, that's the
He was
3
all-
millionth time he's done it.
See, guys.
It's hilarious. Well, I get a kick when you're watching these guys and they're about to tee off and they're hitting it 300 yards. There are people. There's a corridor of people
Never
watching.
understood it.
If that guy slices that ball, you're losing your eye
They're
or your
pros,
life.
though.
I know.
But what
I
about
would
people all
never
the way
do that.
down?
It's unbelievable.
The four.
And that's
dunk.
yeah.
Like you're gonna get fucked. Like the people have got fucked up from golf balls.
My buddy got fucked up. John Brankus, everybody. He got hit in the tournament right in the head, knocked out.
Yeah, it's a hard
got back
ball.
up. They go, you got to go. He goes, no, I'm okay. He kept playing.
Kept going.
He had complications.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a straight up ball flying through the goddamn air.
No, it's not. It's no joke.
It's like those houses are nice along the golf course, bro. I can sign up and play.
My
I'm gonna
dad
fuck
saw
your
a
windows up.
teenager lose his eye on a golf course, hit him in the eye. That's the story.
Okay.
Now, I've always told that story. As we're talking,
you know it's
here's my
bullshit
question.
as it's coming out of your mouth.
did he lose his eye?
No, he got hit
Or
in the
did he
face.
get hit in the eye?
He got hit in the face.
Could have been hit in the eye. Did he lose it?
I mean, I guess if it hit you hard enough.
What happened? Did the eye come out?
Yeah,
How do we know?
the retina got
Did you
destroyed?
follow him to the hospital? Did you
Yeah.
follow up on the retinal scans?
Because I've seen what it takes to lose an eye. My boy visited me last night from a fucking roundhouse from
That's
Vitor
crazy.
Belfort on
Yeah.
all the sauce in the world.
Yeah.
A golf ball? But your dad probably says that word of caution, right? Scare you a little bit.
Scary a little bit.
My girl was watching that 600-pound Life on TV, and Tiger goes, "Oh my God, Daddy, look at her arms." I go, "She eats too much candy." He goes, "What?" I go, "She eats all the candy, buddy. All candy and fast food. That's all she does all day." He's like, "If I eat fast food," I'm like, "I'm not saying it's gonna happen,
Yeah.
but there's a lane you can go down."
My father
I was like,
today,
"You want McDonald's still?" He's like, "No, didn't think so."
talking to my dad today. I hear noise in the back of my where are you? He goes, I'm in the gym. I go, you're in the gym? You? And he goes, yeah, why? I go, what are you doing in the gym? He goes, I'm selling candy. It's like, it's a good joke. I go, candy? He goes, yeah, these people look like they could use some energy. They're all old.
That's funny.
It was good. Good joke.
That's funny.
Very good joke.
Did you watch the Oscars at all?
No, I don't watch anything I'm not invited to.
That hurts our
I
feelings.
take my ball and I go home. And I've never watched the Oscars because
it's a weird thing.
I've never been invited to the Oscars because my career didn't get there. So fuck the Oscars.
But 99,
fuck always the Oscars.
But 99% of
What's that?
actors aren't going to make.
Oh,
the
that doesn't
Oscars.
matter to me. Yeah. See, I tend to see the fact that I not a great dancer, not a great piano player, not a great guitarist. I went to Hadestown. I went into that Broadway show, and the fact that I can't write that way, sing that way, and play music
You're not
that way
gonna go?
ruins my day.
So you're not
No,
gonna
I go. I go. I love it. I love it. But part of me dies that I can't be everything all at
I
once.
feel you.
Don't you feel that way when you see something great and you're like, I want to be able to sing like that, or I want to be able to play piano like that?
No.
No?
No.
That's my
I
problem.
appreciate it. You're a bit of a hater. You're a hater.
Yeah. Now, if I could do it all over again, a couple things I'd do: play an instrument, learn how to dance really well,
You'd be broke, right?
get a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yep. Be broke. You'd be broke. Yeah. Keep going.
What's funny about
None of these things are
everything
making
in
money.
life, what's funny thing about everything in life is, be honest with me, if I really trained in jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
and I've been training for 15, 20 years,
You make it 30.
okay?
Yeah. You're going.
And I wrestled
Sure.
in college, which I should have done. I'm pissed that I didn't do.
Okay.
Okay? I'd gone through 4 years of wrestling in college.
Mm-hmm.
You and I fuck around on that mat.
Yeah.
What happens?
What do you mean? What happens? We like really
Be
go
respectful.
at your age.
We're really going. I have a lot of skill.
I'm gonna beat you down like the bully Gary.
Same thing.
Yeah. Whatever I want.
Same thing. Whatever you
Yeah.
want.
It's gonna hurt your feelings.
Doesn't
even
matter.
worse. You've dedicated your whole life to this.
And you're gonna break me quickly.
I'm gonna fuck
Maybe
you.
the same speed.
I'm gonna fuck you.
Maybe the same time.
Yeah, because I'm only 30% out there.
Oh, I know you're- I know.
I never go full on
No,
you.
of course not.
No, but then if you have the skill and the experience, well,
And
I can't
I'm
hold
going
back.
and I'm going at
Because
you.
then you're gonna have the
I might
skill.
get position.
Yeah,
You can't let
I
that
can't
happen.
have that.
So then I'm gonna get full bore Brendan. And that's a big problem.
That's a problem.
That's a problem because full bore Brendan black belt jiu-jitsu
Not
270.
fun. Yeah, not fun.
That's a problem.
Well, I'm not 270.
Probably though, right?
No, no.
With your clothes on?
No, no.
What are we at?
With all this?
Yeah.
Probably 50s.
That's not true.
You don't
I
think so?
appreciate
You think
that.
70? I don't think
do.
70.
I hate to say it.
No, I don't think
always
70.
tell people that. They always go, what do you weigh,
270?
about 230? I go, that's adorable that you said that.
Definitely not 230.
That's adorable.
Not 230.
If he dieted super hard to be through, you're talking about a lot of bone.
230.
You have very thick bones.
Yeah, 230 if I was like
well, you're trim.
struggle.
You're not.
city.
You're very trim.
No, yeah.
You are not fat
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
I don't know if you have that much more fat on your body than I do.
I'm intermittent fasting, so I don't eat till
You're as lean as you get for a big guy. I've never seen you ever in my life with, maybe sometimes you get a little bit of a
tummy.
a little bit of a
My dick gets
lower
real plump.
paunch, but that's more from probably eating like wheat or some
Yeah,
shit.
you get bloated. I get bloated. My face
But I don't
will
see
blow up.
fat.
No.
You don't have love handles.
No.
So
I'd kill myself.
yeah, but you don't. So what I'm saying is
Daddy's 270.
Daddy's a natural resting
Oh yeah.
265.
And if
And don't be surprised.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't be
Coming
surprised.
off the
if he
road on
hits
Mondays, 275.
270 to 275.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah, it's a real.
Yeah, that's
If Daddy gets a little too loosey goosey and things go south for me and
that's the
stand
big
up,
secret.
Papa's 300 pounds. Easy. One bad break away from 300.
And you carry it
and be
pretty well.
hilarious.
Yeah.
300 be hilarious.
But 270, you're moving pretty quick.
Not bad.
And also you've been lifting your whole life, so it's a
Yeah.
different kind of density.
Dense.
Yeah, dense.
I'm like a pound cake.
you're
I'm
thick,
dude.
you're strong, you're gorilla
Name
boy.
something thicker than a pound cake.
You're gorilla boy.
Gorilla boy.
I saw you. I knew you were very strong when I saw you tuss up a giant black belt Samoan. That's when I went. Oh, that guy's
That's
300
what it
pounds. That guy's a trim
giant
300
Samoan?
pounds, and I saw you dust him up.
Yeah, Samoans, they don't get fat. They don't get love handles really either.
But that's when I realized you're Samoan.
I'm Samoan. Yes, my mom
Something
hooked up with
happened.
some Maori.
You're both your parents are not small people,
No.
and I think you get most of your power and your ferocity. I don't know. Your dad's pretty tough, but your
Yeah.
dad's more long and thin.
Thin. He's thin.
But he's a barrel-chested guy. He's a big boy now.
Yeah.
Big boy, 100% Cherokee.
Yeah.
100% Cherokee or Blackfoot Indian. They
Yeah.
were very big people. And that's a fact.
It's
adorable that he says
Tom Selleck,
he
but
couldn't be
Native
more Native
American.
American. And I mean, he's pure Native American. If you look at his family tree, it goes back and it stops here in this country. Maybe his ancestors came over the Bering Strait, but he's 100%
general, these
pure
straight
Native American. Whatever the
Dreamcatcher.
whatever the myth is with Native American, where they came from something,
He
he came from there.
He came from there.
So he comes from a long line of chiefs.
Can we take a break,
Yes,
dude?
let's take a break.
I'm gonna be in Tacoma. I beat you to it. I'm gonna be in Tacoma next Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Tacoma?
Tacoma, Washington, March 23rd
Man.
through the 25th. I'll be dressed like Ted
Great
Bundy.
weather, I'm sure.
March 23rd through the 25th.
Get out of the rain.
Atlanta, April 13th through the 15th. Get your tickets at thickboy.com. You're gonna be in West Nyack, right?
I'll be in West Nyack
I hope that
this
bully,
weekend.
I hope that bully doesn't show up, dude.
Man, Gary
For
the
your
bully.
sake.
I'm worried about it. But I know what to do now physically. Levity
I
Live,
teached you.
Thursday, March 17th. So for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then I got Magoobies at the end of the month. That doesn't matter.
Baltimore,
Look,
good club.
Look, I sometimes you get injured.
Dude,
and
injuries suck.
They
Dude,
suck.
I hate them. The pain, the hospital
Bills, everything.
Sometimes you're missing work.
Well, you have no money. You
It's
can
literally
get,
the worst.
You can get ruined that way. You know?
If you've been injured, hiring a lawyer could be the best decision you'll ever make.
Yeah, but-
I know a lot
but
of
it
you
can be
thinking
expensive.
hiring a lawyer is crazy confusing, but Morgan & Morgan actually makes it super easy.
well, but how easy,
Brian?
How easy? How easy?
With Morgan & Morgan, you can start a claim from your couch in about 6 clicks from your phone.
6 clicks from my phone,
Yeah,
from a
if you
couch.
don't want to call, that's okay. You can simply text
I don't
back
have
and
money. I
forth
don't have
with
money.
lawyers.
I don't have money. It's too expensive.
And the
I
best
can't.
part is it's free, dude.
It's free?
You only pay if you win your case. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Yeah, but how many lawyers? They have 100
has
lawyers?
900 lawyers.
900 lawyers?
100 offices, 24/7 customer service staff. They recovered over $15 billion
Wait,
for their
15
clients.
million?
15 billion, dude.
Billion.
All you have to do is dial pound law or go to forthepeople.com/fighter. That's dial pound law or forthepeople.com/fighter. That's dial pound law or forthepeople.com/fighter. This is a paid advertisement.
This is a paid advertisement. Ah, man, I got to increase my... I just need better focus, better memory.
brain's
and I
all
don't know what to
dusty
do.
like
I'm a
your
little
face?
dusty.
Brain's
My
all
brain's a little
dusty
foggy.
like your face.
No, my face is nice and clean, but my brain dusty. My
Well,
brain
you
foggy.
need some Alpha Brain, but I don't think just regular Alpha Brain, which they've sold over 1 million bottles, the best nootropic on the planet Earth. What if I told you a little something about Alpha Brain Black Label, Daddy?
Tell me more.
Dude, it's Alpha Brain on the good stuff.
Really?
It's extra alpha brain.
Alpha
And
Brain,
if you want your normal alpha brain, they have Alpha Brain Instant. Just put in 8 ounces of water. Alpha Brain Focus Shot, which I absolutely love. Get you right to the point.
Right to you.
All right. They have Shroom Tech, protein powders, fitness gear, streaming fitness. You can save 10% off by going to onnit.com/FATK. All right. That's onnit.com/FATK for the best nootropics on the planet, including Alpha Brain Black. 10% off. You're welcome. Now let's get back to the program. Now, I want my
anybody says
goddamn
otherwise-
reparations.
Take a look at him. Well, that's a Native American. Okay. That's a bad picture of him. I don't like that picture of him. But he's a big, striking man. Now look at him. Look at the size of your dad. Look at the size of your dad. That's
Yeah,
not a
he's
small guy.
No.
Now that's so you got that side, and then you got Gigante. Look at dad with the mustache.
Look at Jay.
Look at Jay, and look at you, the young gay twink.
Yeah.
In
How hot was my
daddy's arms,
stepmom, though?
In daddy's
How
arms.
hot was my stepmom?
Very
though?
hot. Your stepmom's hot. Dad is just a big mustachioed man.
Jay looks
loves
like he
his
sells
boys.
the worst.
Dad loves his boys.
Jay looks like he sells the worst weed in Denver right there, doesn't he?
Jay looks like the budding young athlete that became David Blaine. That's impressive as
Dude,
hell.
I look identical to Tiger there.
What's that?
Jesus Christ, that looks like Tiger
Yeah.
to a T.
Yeah, man. Look at you. You have a
Jesus Christ.
soft, twinky face. It's
Yeah.
great. But I would never have looked at you and said that kid's going to grow into a giant monster.
No.
Yeah. But then mom is where you get your other. It was the perfect storm. You know, they had to have a heavyweight. They had to have. Would Jay fight at 205? Could he suck down to 205? I think he could.
Yeah, he's like 220 now.
Yeah, he could be. He could be a
could do it,
205er.
yeah.
He could even be an 85er.
85
Who's crazy.
Yeah.
But at the end
We're
of the day,
both thin as kids.
yeah. But Jay's a big boy.
You think you cut down to 135?
I think I would have to. I think I would have to.
Do you think you could fight at 115?
No, fuck off. But I think I could get down to 35. I'm 170 now. I mean, Sugar Sean walks around at 165. He's not, he's thin, but his legs and ass
Thin.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a big boy.
No, but I might be an inch taller. Might be. I don't think I am. And
Yeah, Sugar's tall.
I might be. I don't think I'm thicker. I've
No.
rolled around with him.
No. You're not
He's
thicker.
every bit is. Yeah. So I'd have to fight at 35.
Hey, real quick, what'd you get me for my birthday?
Look at us.
Saturday.
Look at us. Look at that old fuck. I look like Satan.
Wow. What? You do look old there.
Yeah.
You think you look like Satan and Sugar doesn't there?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I love Suge. Yeah, I hope Gary.
What'd you get me for my B date though?
Oh, dude, it's your birthday
Saturdays.
on the 18th. 40.
I know.
The big 40, Bubba.
40.
I've known you since you were 26.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Can you see when the Ultimate Fighter with
Season 14.
Shane Carwin and Big Country was? Season 14?
Season 14. That new season should start pretty soon here.
December 3rd, 2011.
Now, hold on. But I met you in 2010.
That's when
2010.
So hold on. Yeah, because December 3rd, 2011, that's when it aired.
I met
But
you
we
when you were
filmed in
27
yeah.
years old.
Wait, are you
and
sure?
Maybe 26.
Season 14 says Bisbing Miller.
Oh, weird.
Season
Maybe
15?
see if it's 15.
I'll just do heavyweights.
No,
No,
don't
no.
do that.
It wasn't
type
his first one I'm
Type in
talking
Shane
about.
Carwin.
Yeah.
Ultimate Fighter season Shane Carwin. Carwin versus Roy Nelson.
$2012, dude. That's 2012. So,
Well, it aired September,
know.
but they filmed 2011.
or maybe 2011. So I met you in 2011. That's nuts.
Yeah,
2011.
2012. It says September 2012.
Yeah, that's when it was released, though. Jim.
Yeah.
No,
So we
that's what I'm
filmed way
saying.
before that, yeah.
Yeah, way before. So that was, well, yeah. That's so nuts.
Old
Nate
school, huh?
Marquardt. Nate Marquardt was the one who brought me in there.
That's right. Ready to
so
make the
weird,
kiddos laugh.
It's so insane. It's where I first met Bang Ludwig, all those guys, and that was embarrassing walking in there. with all those athletes. I was like, oh Jesus, what am I going to say to these guys?
You're there to make them laugh, though.
Yeah,
Which you did.
but man, yeah, we had a good time. That was fun.
That was a hot second ago. Wasn't
Yeah.
it? Now they're bringing Ultimate Fighter back. I feel like it's going to do a little better. You know, it's been just in the dumps. It's going to do better with Connor.
Yeah, met you when you were
Okay.
27, dude.
27.
You're 40. That's
I'm 40.
nuts. I met Jimmy Burke when he was 30. He's 61.
Damn.
Yeah, he's 61.
And did you see Jimmy when you were in New York? We haven't talked about New York. I was in New York.
Awesome. Sony Hall is a theater you got to do.
Was it
We
cool?
should do it together.
Do a Fire and Kid there?
We should do it together. It's a great venue.
Is it cool?
Yeah,
It's
I
it.
love
Where's it at in Manhattan?
Right on Broadway. Right where Broadway, all the theater,
Oh,
the
damn.
theater district.
It's damn.
47th and like Broadway.
Oh, in the heart of
Oh, dude.
the mix.
Yeah, literally unbelievable.
You had a good time out there?
I had a great time going right back.
You
Levity
saw
Live.
everybody? And did Dove open?
Dove opened.
Wow.
Dove opened. My wife and my openers, Kevin Mack and Nick Simmons
You
were
had a
like,
four-man show?
no, it was actually Kevin didn't do it. It was just Nick because I didn't know Kevin would be in New York, so it was just Nick
Yeah.
and Dove. So
Dove.
Nick was a host.
That's enough.
Yeah, and Dove gets up. He goes, yeah, I'll do like, I don't know, 10 minutes. I go, 10 minutes. I go, no, you're doing 25 to 30. Get up there and do.
a hot second,
So,
yeah.
yeah, but I'm like, you're here.
Yeah.
I wanted the audience to see what he was
And
about.
is he getting up a lot at the cellar? and
My
stuff?
wife and the other my guys who were open, they were like, they looked at me, they were like,
Yeah.
because he's so smart, and they're like, he's a monster.
Yeah.
And my wife was like, oh my God. I go, yeah, that's Dove
He is a
Davidoff.
monster.
That's
yeah.
Dove Davidoff.
The best.
Yeah. He's in Aruba right now doing stand up.
Really?
Yeah, but he has no social media game.
He's so bad at it.
None.
It
I
broke
called
my
him, I
heart when he
go,
got on there, too. I'm like, Dove, this ain't you.
I
Do
know.
the Attell thing. Don't get on there.
He can't do it.
It's just not for certain people.
Can't do it. He can't.
Yeah.
He tries.
Did you guys hang out after the show?
Yeah. Well, he had to go. He well, a little bit, but he had to run because he was going to Aruba in the morning.
Did you take pictures with him or nothing?
I did take no, maybe not.
Oh, wow. You're bad.
I'm the worst.
the worst.
You'd think that I had this whole place filled, Sony Hall.
No
it's
pictures.
a theater.
No pictures.
And did I take any pictures? This is why I
You
suck.
didn't hire a photographer? Nothing.
No, this is why I'm a piece of shit. And I
There's not photographers in Manhattan, New York.
and I was like, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing this to myself?
I could connect you with the homeless pimp who works with DeStefano to film it all. He's the one who did all my shit.
Maybe he's available for Nyack. I'm going to be there this weekend.
Maybe let's pass on West Nyack, right?
Well, it's only 30 minutes outside of New York City, though.
yeah.
Maybe I'll pay
It's
him.
not Sony Hall.
I forgot to tell you, I had a
I don't
crazy
think homeless
heckler.
pimps come to West
Okay.
Nyack. Yeah.
I had a crazy heckler.
Really?
Yes, I forgot to tell you. So I'm talking about my son. I have this whole bit about my son, and this guy starts, I hear him shouting. I look down, and he's like, you're too old to have a baby. You are too old to have a baby. You are too old. And his whole table's like this. Now, I got my nephews with 20 of their boys. Yeah. And my nephews are not passive dudes.
They're college
Either are their
kids.
boys. They're all college athletes.
Chomping at the bit
Yeah.
to beat some
They're just like-
rando up.
So I can hear my nephew going, oi, oi, shut the fuck up.
Oi, why you say
Yeah,
oi though?
because he's from England. Like,
but also you're from here, so
yeah,
don't
but
yell
there's
oi.
this whole thing going on. I'm like, all right, I got to settle this.
It was that
He goes,
loud?
you're too old. And I can see he's a mess. Something's going on. I don't know what's up.
Oh, clearly.
And I go, you're being an ageist. And I get it. And he's like, no, listen, you should not have a baby. You're not good. And that makes no sense. He goes, yeah, she's kicking me under the table. I don't care. And his wife is just like this. She's like this. So something's going on. He's having a moment.
Or maybe
spell.
he can't have a kid.
I don't
and so
know.
it's
He
like
was about 30 and 32, and he was having. I think what he had was an episode. I don't know.
So what happened?
Nobody would do that. He was dead serious.
I'm thinking maybe it's his insecurity. Maybe him and his girl tried having a baby. He can't. You're
Maybe,
older,
man.
so he's triggered.
Maybe he's triggered, but he was a fan. I could tell he was there to
About
see me.
tickets, that's weird.
And then he,
Was he drunk?
I got him to kind of start smiling, and I think what happened was maybe he had a manic episode, and also maybe he was overwhelmed. Sometimes guys get overwhelmed. They want to be part of something. They don't know. They're like, I want to do that, but I don't know how to do that.
He might just be an asshole.
I don't think so. I think he was not well. I think something was going on because I could tell.
But he's with a group of people,
The
B?
table wasn't trying to interfere. The table was doing this. Their hands were here. They were very tense at the table. So something was up. Maybe he's a fucking gangster. I don't know.
Yeah, there's something going on.
know what I
there.
mean?
What ethnicity was he?
something probably close to like Russian of some kind.
Because your accent was very Armenian.
Yeah, it was something. It was an accent from a culture you don't fuck with.
Interesting. Was
Right?
he hairy?
If he's no, but handsome, kind of darker. But if he's Georgian, if he's from Azerbaijan,
fucked
if he's
you up.
Armenian,
He would've
if
fucked
he's-
you up.
Yeah.
But you got all your boys there.
I do, but some cultures, like I don't know if he is if he's something was up with him because his table was scared of him. But I got him. I won him over. I kind of won him over because it made no sense he was doing that. So I knew he was probably having an episode and he needed my attention.
And you didn't light him up?
I didn't light him up because there was no upside to lighting up a guy like that. I'll light you up if you're being a dick and you're a jerk. This guy was having
you acknowledge him?
a
What'd he
manic
say?
episode. Oh, I stopped everything. And I see, in my opinion, sometimes with a heckler like that, you have to stop and you have to see them and you have to connect with them. And you have to figure out what's going
And
on
sometimes
and why
that
they're
shuts
doing
it down.
that.
If they
Yes,
keep going,
that's different.
I come from the Theo Rogan, Joe.
Yeah.
I make fun of them, light them up, and then
Yeah.
usually that does it. We're like,
No
oh,
problem.
that's how this goes.
No problem. Until you have somebody who seems to be not in their right mind at that moment.
Yeah, that guy might have had a ball on his chest.
Something.
Sounds like, yeah.
Something. So I was like, I'm going to talk to this guy. I don't want to.
Well, he's
I don't
lucky
know what's
the
up.
young bros full of testosterone.
Yeah, I didn't want
and-
that because if he had gotten
boners didn't
if he'd
stomp
gotten
him out.
crazy,
Yeah.
I had 20, 30 dudes who
Yeah.
were going to cause a problem. And then I would have had to get in there and do my shit. And if I do my shit, bro,
Johnny starts popping off.
if I start popping
Old
off,
man jumps off stage. Don't let Dove get in
you
there.
just hear it. Well, Dove got in a
boxes.
fight. Dove got in
Recently?
a fight in Texas. The whole thing popped off because the guy was talking to him, and then Dove jumps out there and hit the guy right in the face. Bop, bop, twice.
Jesus
Boom, boom,
Christ.
like that. I mean, crazy.
Who fights?
Guys like
Guys,
us, not
I
you,
don't, no.
because you're too big and there's no upside.
No.
The problem with you is you can't do anything to anybody because you lose.
They'd have to really be asking for it.
Well, they'd have to storm the stage.
Yeah.
I think if somebody storms
Come
the
on
stage,
down.
if you storm the stage, I'm going to swing.
Yeah, I have to.
I'm
defend
not.
myself.
I'm
No,
defending
no,
myself.
no, yeah.
I'm going to swing.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid. Then I think you're.
Oh, that's,
if you're
I
gonna
assume
storm
you
stage,
have
you're
something.
gonna hurt me.
Or, yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to let you get the jump.
But outside that one crazy ass, New York was good.
The best. I went and saw Hades Town.
What's that?
It won all the Tonys,
Mm.
and I loved it so much. And Andre DeShields, who didn't play, but he won the Tony Award, and I like to watch his acceptance speech because I find it.
But he because I went and saw a Hamilton, but then the guy who actually plays Hamilton, once they get too famous,
Yeah.
somebody else fills.
You
in.
watch Hades Town, Bubba, and you would.
It was good, huh?
It's better than good.
I love those
It's
plays.
better than good. You would love it more than anything.
Hamilton's
And
so
I'm not kidding.
overrated.
I loved Hamilton too, though.
Oh,
but
God.
Hades
Do you
Town.
have to rap every single fucking line? Can I just get some normal dialogue? Do we
Well,
have to make this a hip hop
Musicals
thing?
are all music now. It's really interesting. There's not a lot of story in the middle of it. It's more. It's just. It's all.
It was the
one song
rapping.
after
There was
the
a
other.
nonstop rapping from the fat lady selling the.
See, I loved Hamilton, but you're a barbarian. But I think Hades Town you would love.
Really, I like in general. I liked Hamilton. I like it's just too long.
Well, Hades Town, the musicians are on stage, so you watch.
Yeah, I
them,
like that.
And then you watch them, and the way they put it together. And
Well, I told you-
the story is about Hades. It's the myth of when Orpheus goes into the underworld to get
yeah, that's what,
Eurydice. He goes down to get his girl. His girl is hungry. She goes down to the underworld for a job. She gets stuck down there. She's in hell. Hades says, "I like her."
Yep.
He takes Persephone. He goes, "Get out of here. You go. You always go to the. You go for 6 months a year to the other world. I want her. You're always in the arms of the sun. I want her." So he seduces her, and she sells her soul.
Is she hot?
She
Is
signs
she hot
the
in the
bottom
play?
dotted line. She's a great singer. Yeah, she was really. This one was really beautiful. But he says he's like an angel kind of like kid. He's like really naive, and he goes down to the underworld to get her. And Hades says, "Okay, you can have her, but here's the thing. You start walking, she's going to be behind you." There she is.
Eurydice?
She's beautiful. Yes. You start walking, she's going to be behind you. If you turn around before you get to the upper world, she's going to disappear. She comes back to me. But trust me. And he turns around at the end. She can sing her ass off.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Yes,
she's
sir.
cool.
Yeah,
She has a splash of Asian in her, right?
she
Jen?
does.
She looks, she looks
Yeah, she
Filipino
does.
for some reason.
She's, I think, Latin and Asian. She's
I think
gorgeous.
she's from heaven.
She can sing her ass off. I'm going to say this. We'll move on. When I go watch Broadway.
Yeah, Filipino.
Oh, there you go. Damn.
Mexican too.
There you go.
Dude, her birthday's Saturday.
Oh, bro.
What the hell?
Is that my soulmate?
Bro. That's your soulmate. She's
Eva-
23. That's a young lady.
That's young.
Yeah, that's young.
She's that good, though. She's a killer. What a killer on Broadway. When you see that writing, when you see that music, when you see that kind of performance,
Oh, yeah, that's great.
you see that all that shit, you're talking about a whole different level. And you forget where the bar is when you're just doing, when you're
When
living
you're watching
in LA.
YouTube and
when
shit.
you're living in LA.
Well, that's like when I saw
Cult of
Billy.
the Amateur.
When I saw Billy Crystal, I'm like, oh, I saw his one man play. I was like, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
one of the greatest to ever do it.
There
You're
you
on
go.
Saturday Night Live. You've hosted the Oscars 6 times for a
different
reason.
bar, Bubba. Different bar. There are levels
The
to this game.
the talent levels come down because there's so many other ways and sources to watch stuff.
That's right.
You forget those guys.
forget those
I watched them
guys.
like, holy shit!
Again,
he wrote all of it.
You
Everything.
forget where the bar is.
Ooh.
You forget where the bar is. You forget what real acting, what real writing. I mean, you're
like top high level shit. He's been in show business for how long? And
Some of
that's like when I did David Spade's show on Comedy Central. I was a guest on it like 6 times. That every time I'm like, oh, that's David Spade. That's right. He's in when the Glory days Saturday Night Live. Like his monologue, I'll just watch. I'm like, holy shit!
You
dude.
watch when you watch some dramas on Broadway, like Jerusalem with Mark Rylance, or any of those plays, and you just go, or something like Tom Stoppard's plays, you just go. I mean, I'm telling you, man. I don't care who you are. You watch those plays, and you just come out different.
Yeah.
You're different when you leave that place.
Yeah, I saw
you have a different understanding.
I saw Scarlett Johansson in one of those plays, and then also, what's his name? He's the voice for the UFC countdowns. Really famous actor.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Ron Perlman?
No, that Ron
That's one
does
of
do the
them.
voices now. No, but he's on a Showtime show, huge show, massive show, massive. You know who he is.
Dexter.
Liev Schreiber.
Liev Schreiber.
It was him and Scarlett
Amazing.
Johansson
Amazing.
together. I was
Liev
like,
Schreiber comes from that tradition.
yeah, I was like, holy
New York tradition, New York actor.
Shit, they were good.
Oh yeah, that's a New York actor, right?
So good.
Done a lot. Shakespeare, he's done a lot.
Yeah.
You know, he cut his teeth on those stages.
Real shit, yeah.
Off Broadway, Sarah Jessica Parker, all of those.
Yeah.
I was watching Sarah Jessica Parker and those people when they were doing small productions. Kevin Spacey, I was watching that dude doing small productions way before he got famous. They all cut their teeth on the New York stage, and they were monsters.
Especially back then.
Monsters. You'd see this, so you'd be like, holy.
And Scarlett Johansson in
fuck.
person? What?
Woo!
Boner alert.
Boner
in the theater.
alert. Did you say that in the theater? Boner alert.
Yeah, I don't know how to act. So right when she walked on stage, I went, boner!
Boner.
And so they kicked me out. So, but I did see about 20 minutes of it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like Jordan Peterson says, there's more truth in fiction, in great theater and great literature than in nonfiction. As in, you learn more
Facts.
about life. You learn more about life through story than you do through facts.
Sometimes.
Write that shit down. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Always sometimes, buddy.
Thinking about pulling the trigger on this saltwater tank for my birthday. So it's called a Red Sea tank, saltwater.
Did you see that? I sent you some, yeah.
That tank, whose tank was that?
That was in a school. There was a homeschool, and this very wealthy man is creating these homeschools everywhere.
I mean, that's a.
And he puts a fish tank in there. Now, how big was that fish tank? What would that run you?
That's when you sent me that.
In a bookcase. It's in a bookcase.
Yeah, the custom tank, the filter. That's probably
There's a whole room downstairs.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
What do you think? $100 grand? No. 50
way
grand?
More. Well, way more.
What?
Way more.
More than $100 grand?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's like you showed the tank you showed me, like the tank off of that show Tanks.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, 500 grand.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What? They said there's a whole room downstairs that needs
Oh yeah, all the filter, the sump tank, all that shit.
something that
Like
big. Is
like
that
Rick Ross
expensive?
has one nowhere near that size, but it's like a circular, so the fish can swim
Yeah.
like this. 700 grand.
Georgie sent me this. This is from a restaurant, underground restaurant in LA. It looks pretty damn dope. I can't play the music here. It's called
Looks like they have stingrays.
Mrs. Fish. It's a huge, like, it's all over the place.
And
Do they get their fish
Huge
out of there
tanks.
and eat them?
Hold on. And you eat sushi?
Yeah, I eat sushi.
I don't like that. I do. And the fish are swimming around. The fish are like,
The
what
tanks look
in the
badass.
fuck?
I'm all over that.
It's super cool. I mean, I'm sure your family would love to go there too. Your kids
It's an
and
ocean
everything.
oasis, guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Mrs.
hoping
Fish.
I might get this Red Sea fish tank. But if you go salty water, it's a different animal, Daddy. You're stepping up in the big leagues. Because if a saltwater fish dies, you're looking. It's expensive. Probably 5 times the price of a freshwater fish.
Really?
So you better have all your shit.
Really?
All your fish
So
in a row.
what are you prepared to? You're prepared to drop some coin? Do you need a saltwater tank?
I really want one. It's the evolution. You go like that's what I was talking to the guy yesterday because
Freshwater starter.
yeah, he goes, I knew you were gonna get to this point. He's like, just the fish you're buying already and how obsessed you are. Like the evolution, everyone goes saltwater. I was like, yeah, but they're aggressive saltwater fish. He's like, you think the freshwater are aggressive?
All fish are having a hard time. All fish are having
There's
a
fish
hard
called
time.
triggerfish, like puffers, and you can get stingrays, sharks.
Couple things, couple truths.
Live
Everybody.
coral.
Couple truths. 1, ninjas hate crunchy leaves.
Yes.
2, all fish are having a hard time because there's always something bigger that's going to eat you.
Always.
Those are the 2 facts of life, right?
Well, yesterday we have, I got my son a Nintendo Switch. We play Mario as a family. We all play, even Bosty plays Mario. But the fish tank is there with the big arowanas. I was like, I need to feed them. I didn't think of it. I just do it. I'm like, I need to feed them. So I have feeder fish because they need to eat live, like
Sure.
food.
Life eats
so
life.
I just grab. I didn't post it, Jen. You don't have to go to it. So I just grab the net and I get like 20 goldfish, put them in there.
20.
20, yeah. Because there's like this big monster fish in there. I'm just playing. I hear Joanne go, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "What?" She goes, "That big fish is eating the small fish." I go, "Yeah, baby, circle of life. What do you think I was doing down here?" She's like, "Oh," and he's going, "Honk, honk,
Just
honk." Oh
How many
my
does
god.
he eat?
Oh, he probably ate 10 of them.
Oh, Jesus. How often do you feed him?
Once every 3 days, live fish. But I have a separate tank just for the feeder fish.
Damn. So you have to have a lot of feeder fish.
Yeah,
You're always replenishing.
always do.
So if there's a strike,
every 2 days, I stop.
there's a strike at the fish store, we got problems.
Daddy's fucked.
Everybody dies.
Yeah,
Everybody dies.
everybody.
So pet stores are very important to you. How often are you at the pet store?
3-4 times a week.
Too much.
Too much.
Too often.
Oh yeah, they know my name. I say what's up. Anything new? We got this flower. I'm like,
And they got all kinds of different
all
animals there.
sorts of animals. And then I was trying to kill time because got to my son's school early. I'm like, I have another 30 minutes. Fish store. It's called Aquarium City's right up the street, right off Sherman Way. There, I might as well stop see if they got any fish. I'm just moseying around, kind of bored, and the guy goes, "You always look at that saltwater tank." I'm like, "Man, it's it's the Ferrari of fish tanks."
It costs a lot of money.
Probably $3,000.
Okay.
$3,000. It's like a 100-gallon tank.
That's manageable. 3
Yep.
grand is 100 gallon? Okay.
Probably, with the sump and everything, it's around 100 gallons. But
What's
then
it cost you to maintain?
there, see, now you're asking the right questions because then the lights, like the lights that the coral needs stay alive. And like, have you ever seen a saltwater tank? How dope it looks.
You have living coral in there.
You'd have living coral. You'd have like triggerfish. You'd have you can have moria eels. But the sump and everything. So I'd say all in it, probably $5,000 at the end of the day. But I have to get it up and running. That's why I want to get it soon.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, exactly. See how the corals pop?
gorgeous.
The lights alone are like $600 each.
And you need that special light that keeps
Have
the
to.
coral
Yep,
alive.
yep.
God, I love
It's a
it.
certain-
I'm actually
Isn't it
really
cool?
into it. Yeah.
I'll just stare at my
There's
fish.
nothing more relaxing than staring at
it's
your
the only
fish.
thing that relaxes me.
Really?
Only thing that relaxes me. I got problems.
No, you don't. I get it.
But it's cool to watch, man.
You know what's
But you have to.
You know what
real
fish are
quick,
cheaper
you
than?
have to, you have to let the tank run for about. See, that's sick. You have to let the
Let me
tank
see that. Go
run
back
for
to that.
about 6 weeks just to get it all pristine, have it cycled, make sure everything's working, and then drop in the real fish.
I like that right there. What's that cost me?
Man, 50, 60 grand.
50, 60 grand.
That
for
coral and all that's expensive. The filters underneath. See those lights? Those lights, just the one of them, $600 a light. So just that whole set, just the lighting
And then
alone,
there's
costs you about
maintenance.
$6
Then you
grand.
maintenance.
Maintenance,
You know what that's cheaper than though? Everybody?
drugs.
Horses.
Oh yeah, horses. You could buy any Ferrari in the world.
I remember I told you.
Right, I
what
told
was-
you, I went, we'll buy a Ferrari, Brian.
I said, I'm paying this much for the horses that my daughter and my wife at the time Loved.
Because the fees, no, it's, the
I get
initial
talked
fees a
into it.
hit.
I didn't know what was going on.
But then you have to provide housing for the horse. You don't have the house to keep it on your property, so let's not do that.
No.
You got to maintain the horse. You got to feed the horse every day. They got to take care of the horse.
Don't forget vet bills.
Oh yeah, all that. So all this adds up. I said
I said
6-7 grand a month.
You were like, it's less than that, but it was like, I think it was 3,200 at one point. It was something crazy. My accountant called me up and he goes, "Are you a land baron or a rock star?" Because I'm just wondering, like, you're gonna go broke.
Horses
is too
get
expensive.
you. Horses will get you.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, they're great. I love them, but
Yeah.
unless you own like a property, in
And by the way, I
Texas-
think it was. I don't know how much it was because I would stop looking because it was too much. I think that
I remember when you
I
started.
was starting at 32.
Yeah, but then I remember I even got up higher than that. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Well, I bought a horse,
Yeah.
so we have to add that.
Yeah.
I got talked into that. I remember I said, because I don't know anything about it. So what they're doing is I'm getting all these things I have to do.
Horses get sick.
And I'm going, I know, but what a horse, can't I buy a horse for $5,000 to fucking horse? Let's get a smaller horse, a babier horse, and then we'll just grow it into something. And I got this. Just like this is the Olympian owner, pro, everything. So just ask me questions about a horse. Your horse is going to cost X amount. It's a crazy amount. I'm not going to say what it is.
Okay, I'm
Just,
asking you.
just now try to make an argument. Just ask me some questions about how we can go cheaper. Go ahead.
Well, could we like figure out a way for the horse? Maybe a smaller horse. Maybe it's a different color, so I could save on pricing.
No.
Everything's no.
No explanation. No explanation. I go, so you're telling me I
But are
can't
your
get
wife
a
and
horse?
kid there too?
No, I was on the phone with him.
Oh no.
I was like, I know, but I'm saying, but why does she need this horse? You know, does it have to be a horse that's this trained? Yes.
Well, because in that
So I can't go cheaper.
no, because in that line of work, like think about the people that buy those horses. It's like the amount of time I had that Bentley, I went to go change the oil, and they're like $2,800. I was like, hold on,
Oh my God.
$2,800 for
Oh
fucking
my
oil
God.
change?
Oh
And she
my
goes,
God.
look, Judge said, he goes, yeah. I went, this is stupid. She goes, if you're worried about the oil price, why would you shouldn't have a Bentley?
That's right.
And I was like,
That's right. Fair
you're right.
enough.
Sold it 2 days later.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no doubt.
Well, also,
Check, please.
at least with your Bentley, you can sell it. Now, you're not getting your money back from a fucking
Is there not
horse.
a used horse market?
There is, but good luck. And then when the horse is not being ridden, you got to lease it. You see, you can't leave a horse in the stable. Horse got to be worked.
You got to work.
Got to work.
You got to work.
Got to run it. Got to exercise it. Got to train it.
And that takes humans.
Well, that's a daily thing, sir.
Yeah.
And that would be humans. Yeah. So I don't know what it was. I don't want to talk about
No,
it.
boats are horses are like boats. You don't own them. Just do a timeshare thing.
Boats are another thing. Boats?
Worst investment you make.
Oh
Awful
my
investment.
God.
Because remember, because now that boat can't sit in the water. You have to someone lift up out of the water, clean it.
Dude,
everything.
That's right.
Nightmare.
You got to have it cleaning constantly.
all the time.
That's
can't
why
just
when
sit in the
somebody
water and
owns
corrode
a
it.
private jet, right? When you own a private jet, you have a lot of money, no problem. You own a private jet.
You have all the money.
Here's the thing. So your gas that's adorable. You want to fly across country from LA to New York in a private jet, just you and your family? Okay. We're going to start the gas. We're going to start with it's going to start at $55,000.
Oh,
That's just it. But that's
just in fuel.
But that's just in fuel. But
Not
it's probably
counting
gonna
the
be
pilot,
Closer, it'll be
everything.
closer to 100.
Yeah.
Now the plane can't sit on the ground though, man. You have a pilot. That pilot is actually a lot of times you work out a deal where they are leasing your jet out to other people.
Somebody
all
going
the
back
time.
to LA.
Gotta
Yeah.
have it. That's how you get your money back.
Private jet, different level. Different. If I'm Ryan Reynolds and I sold that my company for
Yeah,
1.2
I'm
bill,
flying
I'm
private.
doing private.
Even then though, I might just buy shares on a jet. I just the idea of owning a jet just feels
It's a lot in it.
I just doesn't.
Well,
I don't like
I just
paying-
looked into it, because I hate flying. I was like, I wonder how much it fly private to London when I go there in June. How much you think? LA
from here to London.
Yep, direct.
Well,
flight.
that's an 8-hour flight, Bubba. Mm-hmm. That's a 9-hour flight.
just
Yeah.
sniffing around.
You sniffing around for that?
I got a scent that
That's
I didn't like.
adorable because you're talking about over $100,000.
175 grand.
175,000.
One way.
One way.
One way.
One way. $175,000.
I went, oh, cool.
Yeah, I would put you in a chokehold. I would freak out if you ever.
No, I can't. No,
Well, nobody can afford. I mean, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
You can afford that if you've got crazy. I mean, that's crazy money.
It's stupid money. I mean,
That's I have a problem with that. Fly first class. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this. I really mean this. If I had that kind of money, I wouldn't do it. I would feel like God was watching. I swear to God, I could give that money to someone who really fucking needs it.
Fuck you.
I would.
Fuck
you
you.
need to be that way.
Fuck you.
No, I believe in it. I believe in that.
What do you got, Chin?
character.
Give me half this.
You selfish fuck.
I'm not doing it.
175 grand. Get out.
I didn't know it was even that much.
I'll pay 30 grand for a crazy first class ticket on United on something, or 20 grand for a crazy first class ticket
But what's your guess, Joe?
for 8 hours.
15 grand?
That was my guess.
15 grand, you'd still be like, "Eugh."
15 grand for first class ticket.
15 grand's first class ticket to Australia.
Yeah.
By the way, the horse thing, I don't know if I talked about it before, but I knew someone that did just horseshoeing, literally just the horseshoeing. He made over 6 figures.
Yeah.
Just doing that.
Yeah.
He's just doing the horseshoe.
Horseshoeing is a skill set.
Yeah.
Horseshoing is. I
was just shocked.
I
I was
paid
like,
for
what
that.
the
I can tell you that I paid for that. I know all about horseshoeing.
There's someone also has to milk them big dicks.
Well, that's if it's a stallion. You got to milk the dicks.
You can't leave it full.
No, you got to milk them out.
Be a weird job.
They do it though.
Oh yeah, do they ever?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a big job.
we're on a group chat with Eric, Crystalia for Golden Hour,
Yeah.
and Nick. So Chris posted something about Diplo on a podcast with that Emily Wachowski. I can't pronounce her name.
She's Eric Andre's girl.
Yeah, exactly. So
She's a baddie. Supermodel.
Diplo mentioned that he doesn't identify as gay, right? He said he might be a little bit gay, and he does remember, he recalls
It's like
the
being
time.
a little bit pregnant, isn't it?
He recalls the
What's
time he had a blowjob from a dude, but then he's like, it's not gay if you don't look in their eyes or something like
He was
that.
joking about that. It says the star who has only dated women publicly said, "I don't want to define that
I'm sure I've
that
gotten a
I'm
blowjob
gay,
from a guy before.
Yeah.
but I'm not gay. I'm not really aroused by men that I know about. I'm sure I've gotten a blowjob from a guy before." Now here's the thing.
He goes on, though,
If
yeah.
you say I'm sure I have, hey, it's happened more than once.
Whoops. Well, who is that?
Which one? Oh, so this is a video that I can't play. Hold on. Just
Wait.
read this real quick.
Wait. So hold on.
He put get him.
Who is Diplo?
He's a
very famous DJ. Massive DJ.
Yeah, but
massive,
I've never.
massive.
What is he? Is he
Massive. You know his songs.
He's super famous, yeah. I mean, like really
black
famous.
or
he's
white? Or?
White.
White.
That's him here.
He's partnered with
him.
Justin Bieber. He's massive.
Well, he's got a gay
residency in Vegas.
Vegas probably, yeah.
Shapes
His body looks
body.
very strange there. Definitely had some work done there. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
The star also revealed he had so he likes to watch men chopping wood. Oh, you gay,
He
but
thinks that's pretty hot, yeah.
Wood chopping
Well,
guys.
I watched
Wood
a bunch.
chopping a guy is kind of sexy. I don't know if that's a thing that's going to send me over to the gay side completely, but they're pretty hot. Yeah, dude.
But hold
You
on.
like wiener?
Last night I was alone in my house watching. I can show you my YouTube history, search history. I was watching male strippers dance.
Why? Oh, because you wanted to learn the dance stuff.
But you're in a movement. You're not aroused by it. You
No,
don't go do it to
I
get
would
aroused.
never be aroused by it.
No, all jokes aside, right?
No, I'm not aroused by it.
Yeah.
but I was
dude,
watching.
can you imagine if I kicked you off the show for... I would never, dude. No. Silly.
Fine, dude.
I wouldn't kick
That's
you out.
hot. Who is that girl kissing?
So this is a video which we can't play, but this is an artist named Pablo Vittar, and then this is Diplo. The artist is, I guess, is transsexual. I'll just play it.
That's
for
a
you.
I don't know
guy?
what's that
That's a
mean?
guy?
What's that mean? That's a guy on the left?
No. Now I'm gonna play it, and you'll see Diplo kissing this person. Hold on. Not yet. It's coming up.
Boy, they
So
are-
this one, I guess this person is transsexual, and
It's like
Diplo's
Lady
making out.
Gaga. It's like Lady Gaga. She benched 400 pounds.
I like.
I mean, I admire that. I admire that. He's
What?
making
I
out.
said I like this Euphoria episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Listen, I kind of like that Diplo's making out with that woman who used to be a man. That's
There's Pablo Vittar. I don't know much about this person, but yeah.
I mean,
I think she's transsexual.
The more technology brings us closer to another.
Oh, drag queen.
gender.
Never mind. Just drag queen.
Oh,
Drag queen.
Oh, so full-blown man.
That's what it says here. Brazilian drag
Man
queen
by
and
night,
singer.
woman at...
yeah.
By
I don't
day?
know. I guess that's what you'd call a little bit gay, right? If I catch you doing that,
Transgender.
I'm like, hey, come over here, man.
Yeah.
I can see you doing that.
I mean, well,
You.
here's
I
the
can
thing.
see
You've
you-
done that.
I have.
Yeah, you have.
And I've done it exactly that way too.
So here's the thing.
I mean, I've
though.
really kissed.
With back to Diplo, like
By the way, she's not transgender, or he's not transgender.
back to Diplo. I mean, I think Diplo likes dicks, dude. It's all good. I don't give a fuck.
Do you
I
think
love his
some
music.
people get so famous where they have so many?
Yeah, I do.
No.
I do.
It seems to happen, right?
Fame doesn't turn you gay.
No, I mean, having sex with so many
especially if
different
you're a
women.
good-looking dude. I think he climbed the Mount Everest of hoes and was like, I'm gonna try a dude.
Yeah, maybe you get to a point where you've won so hard at life that you go, I'm gonna kiss a guy.
It's
Yeah.
like when
It's
you're Mark.
happened a
It's like
lot.
when you're Mark Zuckerberg. You have all the money in the world. You have all the cars. He's like, I guess I'm gonna try a jetpack.
Well, Chris Stefano seems to be doing it. Chris
No,
Stefano,
he's joking.
I know he is. I know he is. But that was so funny on Rogan. He goes, I might be gay.
Yeah.
Rogan goes, just let that sit for a second. No. I would say that maybe you just decide, I have such a great feeling of euphoria over everything. I'm
get a little
gonna
gay.
kiss a guy.
Well, no.
I'm just not attracted
Hey,
to men.
Brian. So there's difference between kissing a guy, which is, I guess, if you had some ayahuasca, drugs are flowing, shrooms, like, man, look at you. There's
Yeah.
all these hot chicks.
Yeah.
Don't feel gay.
Yeah.
I can see getting caught up in that moment, like, you're at like some rave or something. I feel like I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Next morning, like, God, dude, how about we made out? That's insane.
I
Right?
blame the ayahuasca.
Whatever, right? But to have another man put his mouth on your wiener and you busted his mouth.
Oh, that's
Because he came to completion.
Yeah, that's
So you clearly you were turned on.
right. I'm not gonna.
But is a mouth a mouth?
No, not for me.
Even if the guy had long hair, it'd be tough for me.
I'm not. I just am not attracted to men. I'm not. Like, I look at you, a good-looking guy. I'm not attracted to you. I've never had this thing of like.
Yeah, I
just
feel weird.
Like, I've never had like I've never in my
No,
life
never
looked
mind.
at you.
I've never
and
thought
had
about-
any
never,
blood rush down to my
never,
jaw.
never.
You'll see sometimes a woman, you go, man, you just that thing goes. You just,
Oh
for
man,
a
yeah.
second.
It's like seeing a hot car.
But I've
like,
never seen
oh.
a man, and that includes, in fact, even a transgender man or a woman, a transgender woman. My spidey senses can feel the XY chromosome. There's something going on.
And now there's some like that. What's her Blair White? She was on Rogan, who was a man but now is a woman. Like, I had no clue that she was transgender. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this
Oh, yeah,
girl
she's
is
very
hot and
famous.
smart, like really hot and smart. And then Jay was like, hey, there used to be a dude. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
He interviewed. Yeah, that's interesting. Did you listen to it? I didn't
Yeah.
listen to it.
Yeah, looks like a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, very very girly.
You,
Yeah,
have,
I
you have a
mean-
problem with that, Brian?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You have a problem with
gonna
that?
be- I mean,
Red, white, and blue.
yeah,
Blue balls, daddy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can
very,
see.
very
Yeah, I can understand you helping her with that gun. Yeah, she's shooting it wrong. Mm-hmm. That's going all the way.
I mean,
I have friends
You
who
have
are
a
very
problem with that?
straight who would have sex with her and
Yeah.
want to have sex with her.
yeah, he's sitting right next to you.
She's cute.
Yeah.
She's like super cute. Yeah.
But with Diplo, yeah, it's just different if like some dude's, doing it and he's like, you almost there, bro. I'm like, oh God, dude, this is over.
Technology is getting us to the point.
See, you keep bringing up technology when we talk about this, and I think there's more to the story.
I'm
You keep going with technology. We don't know. There's gonna be no genders,
We don't know.
and that's something that someone that's had
they
wiener in their
just took
mouth.
two
said.
male mice, created an egg, and out of the two male mice, and put it in a female, and created an embryo. So same-sex couples are going to be able to have biological children eventually. It's just really weird. So,
But they're gonna have to use a female to produce the baby.
I guess.
Yeah, they do that now, Brian. It's called.
I'm having
vitro.
profound thoughts about all this.
But you know how I know you're gay? You keep going back to science.
No, I go.
You keep going do with science these days.
Yeah.
Hey, quit blaming on science, right? Quit saying the evolution of science. We're all going to be gay.
Guys, this is science. I I'm not held responsible for technology.
No, man, you can't control it.
If I ended up getting my dick sucked,
And this is exactly what the Unabomber was warning us about.
that's what he was warning
Yes.
about. You're not going to know if you're gay. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
You're not going to know if you were gay or straight. And you might be a little gay, and then that's okay because then that's a little straight. Is it a little straight or is it a little gay? That's the question.
Yeah, it triggers me when you keep going to technology for outing your gayness.
I'm not going to make out with that. Yeah, that's somebody who's a man dressed as a woman is not going to do it for me.
No.
I need a lot of estrogen running through your body.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
You know. Hey, you know. I'm saying you know.
I want smaller hands. Look, if you're Thai and you have a small stature,
Like fool me, Daddy. And you give me a full glass of red wine.
the
Let's be honest,
young man,
one sip.
the young man I made out with, if I may go into the memory bank, the young man that I bub slapped with deeply and danced with
And got a
had
handful of cock and balls.
but I really stared into, that I
Yeah.
really
You made a
got
connection.
lost. We got lost in each other's eyes.
Yeah.
And
I remember this.
And I was dancing and kissing deep, and I mean
and then you got
get
just
in
a
there.
deep
Well, we went
grab of
into what I'd call a phone booth, a peep booth, and I reached down and I got something going on. Then I kept kissing.
It was a big
I
group
kept kissing.
because you didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Didn't want to hurt her feelings. Kept kissing, and then feigned a stomach ache, and ran away.
And you think that didn't hurt his feelings?
I'll say this: I would be lying if I said I didn't still think about her, because she was so my type. Curvy little Latin.
Yeah, he was
guy.
your type.
She was a curvy little Latin guy.
Well, not Latin because
With a
Thai.
cock and balls.
It was a Thai boy.
Actually, no,
Is
Puerto
it-
Rican, I
is-
think.
Well, no, it's
Yeah.
Thai boy, curvy Thai boy that you're
Well,
into.
It might have been, but I believe probably a curvy. Look, this.
I see what you're trying to do. There's no Latins in Thailand.
He had no. This was in New York at Club USA.
Oh,
This is in New York City. He had a tight braid, a tight, adorable little braid that went down the middle of his back.
now what gave it away?
And he was
'Cause
about 5'5".
Did the Old
5'6".
Spice deodorant give it away?
When he was fucking my ass, it was when I went, I think something's up here. Something's
You know
up.
what? I'm not into this.
I'm not into this.
What
I'm
else
gonna
you
let you
got,
finish because I want to be polite.
Yeah, I don't hurt your feelings. Go ahead and bust.
Yeah, you go ahead and bust. But yeah, that's interesting.
You gay man.
We talked about this off camera.
Only gay if I keep it a secret, and I enjoyed it. That's
Ryan Reynolds. He was a minority owner in Mint Mobile.
yeah.
And-
God, who's the majority?
But so I looked up minority owner, but then it was like 20 or 25%,
Well, if you're
25%,
Ryan
which is a
Reynolds,
lot,
you
right?
get 20%.
That's a lot to me.
yeah,
So
minority. I was thinking like
That's
5%.
how you really. That's how you use your celebrity.
So they sold to T-Mobile it's looking like a $1.3 billion deal. They're not sure exactly where the
Oh, then he gets
numbers are yet.
20% of that.
So then he's
1.3.
likely making around 100 something mil.
yeah, he won't be in the unemployment line for long.
No. And I just started seeing Mint Mobile stuff like the last year. It wasn't even that long, and then he
Because
just
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
Then you see him doing a deal with like Wendy's, and it was just a matter of time this is going to happen.
yeah.
Yep.
He's making a ton of money for sure. And another guy that's making a ton of money who might turn it down. I didn't know this, but Pat McAfee.
Oh, yeah. I knew this.
He had a $120 million deal with
30
FanDuel
mil a year.
for 4 years. Yeah, and he might walk away from that to do other deals.
He's very good.
There's bigger deals out there.
Yeah.
He's very good, and he's the direct line to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers will
That was a
only
big part of it,
interview
yeah.
with him.
Is that true?
Yes.
Why?
Because they're boys.
Seems like a
That's
great
what
guy.
friends do.
He was a punter, right?
Do you know Pat? Yeah, Pat was a Pro Bowl punter. He
I
used to
don't
light
know him.
people
I
up.
was going to do his podcast a long time ago in Indiana.
Remember, I connect you with him.
Yes, and then
you
I
skipped out
didn't
on
do it.
God, you fucked up.
Well, I just didn't do it because I think he wanted to do it on Thursday. I was getting in on it like that day. I couldn't make
You
it.
should have done whatever it took.
Yeah.
Pat's great.
Well, I seems like then you told me he's my boy. And
That's
I was
my guy,
Well,
yeah.
I didn't know who he was. I thought he was just a guy who wanted to do a podcast in Indiana.
No, Bubba.
And I'm like, I'm not going to come in on a Wednesday or whatever
The
it
guy.
was.
And then also remember, Pat started at Barstool. Pat was a Barstool guy, so he's part of the Barstool family. Shout out to Barstool. That's how smart Dave Portnoy is.
Yeah.
He sees talent.
Yep.
They gave him a deal. When his deal was up, he's like, I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to build a
Yeah.
studio in Indiana. So I went to a studio in Indiana probably the first year he left.
Wow.
He had a whole staff, basketball court doing his own thing.
He's just a winner. Guys like that are just winners.
Savage.
Apparently, he always bets on himself and he always wins.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, you should.
He knows exactly
What,
what
what
he
is
wants
his?
to do.
What is the podcast about? Sports primarily.
It's not a pod. Well, he does a show, like a straight up show, and then also pod, but it's about football. Right?
Yeah, I'd have to know. I'd be a boring guest. I'd have
No,
to
you
know
wouldn't.
more about
No,
football.
no, you wouldn't. He's so fun.
Yeah, I can tell. He's got a great sense of humor.
Yeah, and he asks like real questions to people too. So, yeah, he's legit. There's a quick sad one. Bobby Caldwell. You know that song "What You Won't Do for Love"? Which I freaking love, by the way. I did a cover too.
Man.
He was only 71 and he died. What happened?
Damn, this is terrible.
Hey, you guys don't know that song? He's the guy.
Do for love. You got
What I do
everything.
for love.
I know it.
When
What I do for love.
No, that's not it.
When I first heard him, I thought he was black.
I'd kiss a girl
This
who
scene
was
is so
a boy. Is that the song?
That's not the song.
She looked
yeah.
every bit of. She was
71's young.
5'7" and Puerto
Not young, but rest in
Rican.
peace.
Yes, that's,
Hey man, 71's young to
71, not that old, but also, what else you got, Chip?
fine, dude.
You know?
I can't play this video, but I'm sure you guys already know this video by now. I don't know.
No,
if you guys
I don't know what's going
So
on.
this is a
Great.
teacher's aide, and apparently a student was pissed off that they took his Nintendo Switch, and he
Understandable.
beat the fuck out
Oh,
of
really?
this
Beat up
woman.
the teacher?
So I'll play this video just for you guys.
Yeah, I
but-
won't make the
No.
YouTube.
So that's him dropping her right there. She's already knocked out.
Oh,
and he's
my,
kicking
he
her.
knocked her out.
With
He's
shove,
a
yeah.
big dude too.
He probably has Luigi's Mansion on there. Now, it looks like he's giving her a massage on
So
the back.
then the back of the head.
Oh,
That's
wow.
where it gets crazy. And look at all these people
Well,
just
the kid clearly has severe problems.
mental issues for sure.
I would choke that motherfucker
so mad.
out.
He's 17 years old too.
Look at all the people around, though. That is that security there in
Hey,
the tan?
hey, you guys got to stop that motherfucker.
Damn, he
It's
knocked the
gonna hurt him.
teacher out.
Badly. Yeah, so they're gonna try him as an adult.
They should
should,
try him.
yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
I mean, he's mentally just he's fucked up. So
Not an excuse, though.
no, it's
I'm
not.
so
You
sick of
can't do that.
shit.
No, you can't do that regardless.
Everything homeless, everything. These people
God knows
killing,
what was
killing
going on.
kids, killing people. Oh, mental
Also,
issues.
she's a
Fuck
woman.
you.
Also, you attacked a woman. Fuck
for
off.
for something that's
Hey,
stupid.
Also, you dumb bitch. You're 6'4", 300 pounds. Why aren't you playing football? Get off the goddamn Nintendo Switch and get your fat ass on the football field.
And
And you
one
get humbled.
another thing I noticed too about this. This is in Florida. It's a school, but look at everyone. They're like almost all of them are like completely
Fat.
heavy. Yeah,
Yeah.
out of
Well,
shape.
nobody knows what's going on, man.
Look at the police officer or the security.
Well,
guard.
the parts of this country where that's very common. People eat in a form of Madden. You got to cuff that guy. Man,
that
they
teacher is still out, dude.
Dude, it was
Does she
a
wake
horrible
up?
beating. Yeah, she's. I mean, she's.
dangerous.
She's okay
She
now?
seems okay now, but who knows what kind of damage that
Man,
did.
she got shut off, and then
So-
hitting her in the back of the head is so dangerous.
So thankfully, she was granted a protection against him ever coming near her.
Ah,
so
that
she had to
does
do
nothing.
that.
Hey, rewind it, Chin. Let me see what she gets knocked out from. Hitting her head on the ground.
I think it
The
was.
first time, yeah, when he pushed her down, that's when she got
Let me
knocked
see.
out. You see, she's out right there.
Oh my
Jesus.
god!
I think she might have just gone limp.
No.
No,
She hit her head.
Hit her
She hit
head.
her head,
Yeah. Also, dude, that if you could apply that same energy on the football field, kid, you'd be getting a
Look at
scholarship
this.
to fucking Alabama.
I don't like
So
the
terrible.
lack of urgency from everyone.
Exactly. If you saw that, we would all jump in like right away, right?
Oh, I'd
Hey,
piss-
hey,
I'd piss on
dude, see that
kid.
guy right there?
Yeah, that guy
Hey, bro,
right the
jump
fuck
on
there.
that kid. What the fuck are you doing,
Yeah,
dummy?
he gets more hits.
He gets
That
more
guy's
hits in.
there. Finally, dummy, choke him. Now he's just lying there. Now he's
That's
a mess.
frustrating, Chin.
It is super frustrating, but yeah. Anyway, he's gonna be tried as an adult as he should.
Oh, he's fucked.
Okay, this is just going back to one of our other episodes. We get tagged in this a lot. You remember you guys talking about the guillotine? So apparently this is an open weight jiu-jitsu match, and look what happens here.
That big boy gets him in a guillotine.
Not just a
Snapped
guillotine,
his
but
fucking
watch.
neck. Oh,
That is
that's me and you, Brian.
Readjust.
does it again.
That's really dangerous.
Yeah.
We'll tap out.
Well,
Then- then he finally taps.
This is open weight absolute.
Okay, so it is legit. So this is from Skate Surf Jitsu.
Jesus
Don't
Christ.
go low on a guy like that.
And this is from Adam Mentality World. He does a lot of memes with the show, but this is super funny.
I love him, whoever he is. Thank you.
How come it's
Adam.
black right now? What's going on? There he goes.
An armbar's not gonna kill you. Stupid, right?
No, I'm not.
An armbar's not gonna kill you.
You stupid, right?
So stupid, right?
Send that to me, Jim.
All right. This one, this is from a while ago, but people start tagging us a lot in because apparently you can see someone that looks like Brian Callen. This is Michael Bisping's post when he finished a movie called Red Sonja.
God, Bisping looks great. Well, first of all, it's Bisping, Callen, and Tom Segura.
Wait, where is Brian Callen?
Right here, Brian.
Fuck you guys. I don't want to look like that. I want to look like Michael looks great.
Yeah, Bisping's crushing it.
Wait,
hey,
he's
but
playing-
also,
that's
also,
so
I didn't get
hilarious.
out first. I'm like, where's Brian at? And then I'm like, oh.
Who's saying I look like that guy? Who is saying
Once you get a few tags, I'm like, okay.
I don't want that tag. Fuck all you guys.
What's he do for the movie? He's like the makeup artist.
I'm as tall as Michael. That guy's a lot shorter.
No, just the no, dude.
Me and Bisping are exactly the same height. I might be even a little taller.
Yeah.
About the same height.
That is funny though.
And then I got tagged a lot in
staying in
this
shape.
one.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there's an odd, like a really pixelated odd job in the 007 game.
Yeah, if you get really close.
But I got tagged a lot on this because he does freaking look like me. His face.
It's identical.
Yeah. I would say identical.
Yeah, with my glasses off for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was funny.
That's hilarious.
And how about we just do this
What's
real
Frankie's
quick?
bikini?
So
Who's that?
Sydney Sweeney, who's from that Euphoria show, I believe. Wow. So she teamed up with this bikini line. So I just thought I'd
Says
show you
Frankie's
guys.
bikini is everything my double T's ever wanted.
That's who the article
Oh,
writer
okay.
is.
I
yeah.
thought she said
Can we
that.
scroll up?
Yeah,
to
we
make
can-
I
I'll
wanna
show you
see if
some
they're
stuff
good
here.
Bikinis.
Yeah, I want to make sure that they're comfortable.
Yeah. She's impossibly gorgeous.
Incredibly hot.
Those
She's
are real, Brian.
She's impossibly hot.
Yep, that's her.
Oh wow, she was in White Lotus.
Was she?
Yes, she's a really good actress.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Last one.
Wow, really good actress.
I still follow Will Smith, even though I don't like what the stuff he did, but I still follow him. And I saw him post this with this guy that does some crazy talent thing, and I'll play it for you real quick. It's just him with his hands and a pen.
Look at all the white people in the back. You know he's just doing this in high school.
What a talent, though.
I mean, it's just a weird random talent, but it's so good.
Well, he's a drummer.
Well,
that's
for sure.
incredible.
You would hope he's drummer, yeah.
Yeah, he's able to do 4 things at once. So everything, his hands
Hey
are
man,
playing 2
shut
different
up!
rhythms. Face,
Shut
his
the
feet.
fuck up. You ruined the video.
No, but I mean, he can do more with his hands than he could with a drum set. Drum set, you have 2 sticks.
Yeah.
He's just doing some
Yeah,
crazy
he's
shit
super
here.
talented.
Quest,
Yeah.
great fine, Questlove is hot. You gotta come.
So that the guy's name is at Lenstrumental.
How is our boy Will Smith? What's he posting lately?
He's sad.
Let's take a look.
that Chris Rock lit him up.
He is, right?
He's posting other people.
Ah, interesting.
You just ignore it. That's what you should do. Just take it on the chin.
Take it on
and
the
just
chin.
Run with it.
I would personally be like, that was good. I deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
I'd be like, I'd rather you slap me in the face than roast me like that, dude. Job well done.
Job well done.
And then move on. And then it's over. And then you're in Bad Boys 7, you and Chris Rock.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's totally fine, but it'll be interesting.
That's gonna be interesting. Hey, you're gay, huh?
What?
That's the takeaway from this episode.
Is that a takeaway?
I think so. And you got a bully on your hands, which we got to figure out.
Gary the Bully.
Hopefully the bully doesn't come to Tacoma next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, March 23rd through 25th, Tacoma Comedy Club. Come
might.
get you some Tacoma. And then I'm in Atlanta, April 13th through the 15th. Spokane, April 27th to 29th. La Jolla Comedy Store just got announced, June 2nd through the 4th. Then I'm headed on over the pond, Belfast, June 15th.
Glasgow.
Manchester, June 18th. London, June 22nd. Cardiff.
Dublin.
Dublin, June 25th. Get your tickets, thickboy.com.
It's so perfect because I'm going to be in Israel.
Yeah.
If you need me, I'll be in Israel. Guys, Levity Live. Come see me at Levity Live, March 16th to the 18th. And guess what? Magoobies, Timonium, Maryland. March
Great club.
31.
I like that club.
Yep. And April 1. Friday, Saturday, I'm there. That's going to be fun.
All right, kids. Love you. We're out.